Welcome to Troopers Travels, another excursion. I've gone local today, flex today as well, bonus. I've come to a place called Castle. It's in Mexbrough, and it's a Mock Bailey again. So I'm going to try this one, Mexbrough Castle, hopefully Viaduct, and maybe two more, but I think I'll run out of time. So literally, it's another Mock Bailey, so I'm going to have a look around it and I'll give you a bit more information about where I'm at. It's currently a public park, so but they actually mock stay at the side of me, so just bear with me, I'll give you some more information. Okay, so you can see Castle Park as well, and that's the Mock Bailey. Obviously Castle Mexbrough they call this place. This Castle Hill is an 11th century earthwork motte and Bailey fortress founded by Roger Busi. I've said that name before, haven't I? Who was Roger de Busi? Roger was a Norman French baron who accompanied William the Conqueror on his successful conquest of England in 1066, the Battle of Hastings again. After the conquest, as a reward for his services to the king, he was given the lands in Nottingham, Derbyshire and Yorkshire, including Edwin, Earl of Mercia. By 1086 he was a tenant-in-chief of 86 manors in Nottingham, 46 in Yorkshire and numerous ones in Derbyshire, Lincolnshire and Leicestershire, and one in Devon. Now, I'm sure I spoke about this one on a previous one, but this is the Mock Bailey we're looking at. What's left it, but we'll have a nosy around it. Obviously, by the time of the Domesday Survey, de Busi was a tenant-in-chief for 86 manors, like we said before. Then he became the Honour of the Blythe, later renamed the Honour of Tickhill Castle, which I'll try and get a visit to that, but it's only open one day a year. And within it, he erected numerous castles at Tickhill, Kimberworth, back at Super Bowl in Middlesex Estate. There's a Mock Bailey there, apparently. And within de Busi erected numerous castles as well in Mexbrough, Lorton as well. He also founded Blythe Priory. He died in the last years of the 11th century without an heir. His lands were given to Robert de Bellamy, who lost them in 1102 as he led a rebellion against Henry I of England. So we'll have a look, nosy around this, and we'll get you a bit more information. Try and get on top and see if there's aught left of it. But it's like a public park this now. Sunny spring. Some lovely colours coming out now. Some like bluebells there and all. Let's have a nosy and we'll have a go on that there shortly. Some lovely bluebells. I don't know what this is. Imagine this was in a bandstand at some stage. Yes, it was a bandstand. And some lovely spring bluebells. I think they're bluebells anyway. But that's the Mock Bailey. So let's have another look and get some more information regarding it. As you can see, the Mock Bailey is encased by a wide ditch which defends a northeastern bailey and a small northern half moon annex which possibly were a barbican. So that'll be a ditch. The site commands the ancient ford overlooking Stratford Sands, an important crossing on the River Don. The bailey encased by a wide rampart and ditch supports the remains of a 19th century bandstand, which is that there. That makes sense. So that's where the crossing was initially. Right, let's have a nosy up here. Let's see if I can get on to the top. We'll go around it first, we'll have a look at it quickly, and then we'll get on to the top of it and I'll give you some more information about it. Is there any steps what go up it? Can we get any steps onto it, or am I going to stay up at embankment? It's a scheduled monument again. Looks like we're going up sludgy banking. See if there's anything left of it. Let's try and get to the top of it without getting out of breath. My breathing's a lot better, by the way, if you've probably noticed, not in the video, but it's a very, very slippy slope. Like I say, it's now part of the park. Landscape garden has obliterated a lot of earthworks what were left and damaged others, hence the bandstand. It's 2 miles east of Conisbrough Castle, which is the next place I'm going to visit today, but it won't be open, so all I can do is have a look at it. And it's 8 miles northeast of Castle's Langthwaite, wherever that is. It's 25 metres in diameter with the moat. It's 8 metres high and 5 metres across. So you can see that. The bailey is surrounded by substantial banks raising 2 metres above the present inner ground level, which is down there. I don't think them stones are out to do with castle. Entrance to the bailey would have been via a defensive approach to the north-west side. That survives as an earthwork between the bailey, rampart and moat, which would have been there, what we looked at earlier. But it's pretty high. It's only a small height though when you look at them. In theory, in past, when you see the one I looked at Thorn. It's a similar one, but a smaller feature can be seen on the small size. It's situated on the north bank of the River Don. The site commands the ancient fords of Stratford Sands, which that'll be that way. Obviously, Dodsworth mentions that Mexbrough once Arthur Castle, suggesting the stone visible in the top of the moat is part of the foundations of the stone tower. Well, I can't see the stones. I can see that stone. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can see. Not what I can see really. The Motton Bailey at Castle Old, Mexbrough, was with its substantial earthworks, is a good surviving example of the type of monument, although some extent disturbed by landscaping. May of the original architecture remains within the bailey and the outer ditch, which survive beneath the modern paths, bandstands and concreted area. I was hoping we could see a bit of a stone on there. First time I've been here, to be fair. And there's a nice little memorial there, and for First World War, and there's another one there for us. We've got Victoria Cross. Beautiful day, like I say. Spring's on its way, that's what we all like. But we'll have a little nosy around it. Just bear with me when I get down here so I don't slip and break my neck. So it's a substantial amount what's left of it at earthworks, really. Possibly it would have had a wooden structure on top, and obviously entrance to Bailey would have come from this end, left to right. But that is where they built a bandstand on part of the earthworks apparently, and all these you got all your paths and that, so that's been upheaved a bit. But we're in sunny Mexbrough, and it's the first time I've been to this, to be fair. I've known it well. I used to live down this end at one time. But yeah. So yeah, it would have been, the entrance would have been into it, into Bailey from that side. Some more bluebells there. But what we'll do, we'll venture on. Like I said, I'm going to try and get the actual Conisbrough Castle. It's not open, but I can have a look round it anyway. I'm going that way anyway. And the viaduct as well. Possibly going to try and get to Hatfield today, but I don't think I'll have time. Like I say, nice sign of spring, beautiful. A warmer day, but nippy this morning. It'd be amazing if you could just step back in time and see what it was like when it were all built. I don't know what that is, it's just rubbish. That's your war memorial there, we'll step up there. Postcode will be on anyway, so if you ever want to come and have a quick look at it, it will be there. And this is the other memorial for a William Hackett Victoria Cross. Died in France 23rd of June 1916 in France while rescuing his comrades. That's a nice memorial, isn't it? And obviously that's the Mexbrough memorial. Right, onwards and upwards. I hope you enjoyed that. It's only a short snippet, this one, but I'm moving on, like I say, on to Cunningsby now. Might be able to get a bus if I'm lucky. If not, I'm walking it. But as you can see, that's your Muck Bailey at Castle Hill at Mexbrough. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next adventure. Troops is out.